Take the pension now or wait 3 years? Interesting. So this is, I got a couple of local here in Georgia that I'm working with, and we'll call her Kathy. All right, we'll call her Kathy. And she has the opportunity to take we'll just say for simplicity, $100,000 lump sum as a rollover. And what she can do with that is she can roll into her IRA, or she could take a pension on that amount, and that'd pay her about a 7% distribution amount. So basically $7,000 a year. That's just a single life though, single life annuity, i.e. when she dies, the pension dies with her. All right. Now she's married. We'll call him Bill. All right. So Bill's like, I told Bill, I said, you really gonna need the money if she dies early? And he goes, I don't think so. Anyway, so the point being is, we're just going to get a single life annuity. That's pretty good distribution yield. Not super duper great, but pretty good. Good enough that I'd certainly do it. I'd take the pension as opposed to rolling it over. And they got other liquidity, so they don't need that. That's not going to make or break them from a liquidity perspective if they did not roll it, if they put the pension, if they did the pension as opposed to rollover. But anyway, so the interesting thing was, because it was my man Bill who emailed me on this. He said, hey, but the interesting thing is if she waits, she gets 7.4. Well, he didn't say this, but instead of getting $7,000 a year, she'll get 23% more, basically a 7.49% annualized compounded annual growth rate. So I know off the top of my head, I don't know what 600 times 23 or 25%, whatever that is. I don't know off the top of my head, but let's just say it's $800. So instead of taking the pension today, instead of rolling it over today, if she waits, she's guaranteed to get $800 a month as opposed to $600 a month. And again, I'm not saying that's the numbers right. It's just not. I don't know what the 7.49% rate of return is on a $600 a month pension. I don't know. But just for simplicity, we'll say it's $800. So does that make sense? So instead of taking the lump sum today, or taking the pension today, if she waits, she's guaranteed 7.49% annualized for the next 3 years. And I said, man, I'd wait. I mean, that's a guaranteed rate of return with a guaranteed 7% distribution yield. That will be paying for the guarantee for the rest of your life. I said, man, I don't know. I mean, you'd have to make a serious argument today to roll that money over. And I guess you could make the argument, well, the market could return more than 7.5. No, but markets aren't guaranteed. This pension is guaranteed to return that. Again, if it's $600 a month today and she waits for 3 years, it'll be $800 a month in the future. Now, you can make a case, and it's a good one. One of the reasons for the increase is that she'll be 3 years older, i.e. 3 years closer to death. I get that. I mean, that's still a 7.49% guaranteed, though. That's one of the reasons. I was like, dude, I would wait 3 years. Lock in that 7.49 guarantee. It's no different than taking Social Security earlier or later. But if you have this is the whole point. If you have the liquidity that you don't need this cash from a rollover, you take Social Security later. Obviously, every situation is unique, but I was like, man, you're getting a 7.49% guarantee rate of return just sitting tight. I would do that in a heartbeat, man. Again, I just want to be clear, if that's the only money you got, no. Liquidity is always king. But it's not the only money they got. So they get a 7% distribution yield on top of a 7.49% guaranteed rate of return for the next 3 years. It's a no-brainer to me. No-brainer to me. And she doesn't have to worry about interest rates. She doesn't have to worry about, there's nothing, what the markets do. It's just nothing to worry about. So I was like, yeah, I think I'd do that. No, obviously I can't make a decision for them. They'd have to make up their own mind, but that's awful hard to turn down, man. And if you're offered an opportunity like that and you still have liquidity even after you did your pension, I would think highly. I think twice before I rolled that money over in a lump sum to an IRA before I did a portion of my money into a pension. I tell you, anyway, my thoughts. Love to hear yours. We'll see you. Bye.